I have a call, so I might drop off in between, but don't mind me. Please continue, okay?
Sure, sure. So, all right. Live streaming. Take a moment to go to Facebook. So, how is your experience with podcast going on, Rini?
गुड एक्सपेरिमेंटिंग कभी अच्छे कभी चैलेंजिंग हो जाते हैं.
And have you started your teen interviews?
No, that is on a like most probably it will happen after April. Well, in April.
Yeah, once you come back from Netherlands. So,
So in between, I will be talking to all the teenagers and all those who are ready to.
okay. So, I think we are live now. So, welcome everyone, all of those who are going to watch this live on Facebook or inside the Zoom room. I'm Ranjini Sanjay with a guest, with my favorite speakers. It's been, a number of times, n number of times I've had you as my guest. And Rini, just let me know. I didn't switch my Wi-Fi. If there is a lag, I will just change it as you speak. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, welcome again. And today I'm here welcoming you as one of my keynote speakers of the upcoming retreat. And I'm really happy that I could create this opportunity for you. And you have significantly contributed to my previous events to make it a success. So, welcome again.
And thank you so much for inviting. And it's always a pleasure working with you, being on live or whether it is a retreat, anywhere you call, I'm there.
Yes, I think, I have found that, supporting, I would say a strong support system with you. Like whatever I do, I have people like you to, show up and support me and really making it real when it comes to my thoughts to reality experiences. So, Rini, tell us little about your experience with us as a retreat participant, as a speaker, and how it has, helped you in a way that, you are coming as one of the keynote speakers for the upcoming retreat, and what are you looking forward to?
First thing, I'm very excited to attend the April retreat and be a speaker too, because the number of retreat that I attended with you as a participant and as well as a speaker, because both the retreat that I attended with you, I was a participant in certain for many coaches, and I was also a person who was I was also doing certain activities. So in both ways, the experience were like it was fabulous, I would say. Why? Because one, physically you're connecting with people whom you know for a long time online. That is one. Secondly, when you come offline and physical with a physical presence, you learn many things,
Mm.
which and when you be the other side of the like program, like as a participant in a retreat, you learn different thing. You might be knowing it. It's not that you don't know. You might be knowing it, but it being more clarity, you get connection with real connection with it, and an inner happiness you feel. Like that healing session where I felt that there is some disconnection with my parent, and yes, it was there at that time. So knowing though you know that sometimes you in your busy schedule you stop working on it, but being present and working, being there, you learn more and you connect.
Yes. So I can also relate with your teachings in the retreat. No, I've taken it very seriously, and you can see I have. No, you can clearly
Yeah.
identify how I have taken on and applied what you have suggested in my business, and it's showing up. No, I'm enjoying. I would rather say I remember the first retreat you gave me some advice, and I'm rather more on the happy side versus more on the power side of really driving it through. So definitely learnings are, I would say very profound to connect and apply because it stays with you because in person you're meeting and we meet again and again. So coming from the wellness background, Rini, like you have given us meditation sessions, you have given us well-being sessions, self, you know, uh, connecting with your own self. So, how is that like, or maybe this topic that you're bringing in Agra? How are you, really looking forward to the session that you're creating? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. Color in art is something that is like, I like, love to play with it. And when it is combined with movement and your meditation, it takes a different turn completely. As you have also experienced in the previous two retreat also where I use colors, drawings,
Mm.
it was more helpful for people to understand themselves.
Yes.
They know this, it's sitting inside them, but bringing it out and connecting with it and moving forward. There are some pains that was there for some people. There were some new learning. So for me, this moment meditation, it's not about sitting in one place or like moving on a regular basis or a walking or something like that. It's more about doing something you wish to do, but you're not able to.
Mm.
Many a times we want to move also, we want to dance also with the music, but it is not happening just
Mm.
because we hesitate. How who's looking, what people will say, what we are going to do, is it proper or not? So combining movement here will be a surprise element for many of you because it's a very new thing I have been putting it together. So
Mhm.
I won't disclose it now. So there will be no surprises at all.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, I have experienced, like we did one retreat early January where I learned a new thing about meditation. So every speaker, every expert brings a new perspective. No, though I'm not a meditation person, but and I'm working with you, like being your mentor. But no, I do this retreats. I'm a participant completely in these sessions, so I learn a lot from you. So I'm getting comfortable, or I would say I'm open to learn with your perspectives also. So, moving on, I want to know, like, when it comes to love and connection, considering we are, inspired by Taj Mahal and the location that we have chosen, how differently are this session will be, compared to other retreats that you did?
I believe that there are many times, no, everyone saying that we love my husband, I love my children, I love my parents. When you think of yourself, it comes to the last
Hmm.
because your priority comes to the last. And I believe I'm one of the person, if you don't love yourself, you won't love anybody in a true sense. It's not that you don't love, it's in a true sense you won't love because unless and until you are from inside connected with yourself, you can't give 100% for people, no matter what. Even one thing you do for them, that will be 100% or that will be 200%. You need not do a lot of things at a time and forget yourself, but do few things, but that should be a remarkable few things that you are doing for whether it is your child, whether it is your partner, whether it is your friend, whether it's your any family members, or even your colleagues. So once you start loving yourself, you settle down more and more, and then you give back to the others
Yes.
wholeheartedly.
Yes. So I completely agree with this thought process because I have learned it in a way, like maybe being a coach or being into personal development for long time, the self-awareness part has made me aware of how much I need to bother about myself rather than thinking about people outside and fulfilling on that. And I can clearly see like 10 years back who was somebody chasing, checklist life, to someone who is completely in line with what who I am, completely okay with what you are, what you can do. And that has given me a 200% presence. Like I feel I'm present with my spouse, I'm present with my kids.
Yes.
I'm available. The moments are like completely lived, and can be cherished. It's not like I missed it, like that. It's like parked somewhere. So definitely it's a journey. Like it starts from your self-awareness and you build on it. So a great reminder being Valentine's Day today, and happy Valentine's Day to you as well.
Thank you, and same to you.
And today, one of my friend was asking, it was your day. What did you ask? I said, when I was in college, it never bothered me. After wedding, never bothered me. It doesn't bother me. Like for me, it's an everyday thing. Like, no, you celebrate, people around you every day. So how is it that for you? Like, I just want to know from you, like how
Yeah.
for you?
As you said, no, Ranjini, somewhere we match in our thoughts. I don't celebrate in one particular day. Every day, if you see me connecting with my child or my husband or my friends, it's like सारे दिन भर फुदकते रहते हैं. काम हो नहीं हो, you laugh, you love, you create that relationship, and then it keeps on going. It's not a special day. But when it is Valentine's Day, I make sure that I wish each one of them separately and in a different way. I write something special for them. So that is how I do it. And I have a group of friends who love me and who sends like a lot of wish.
Yes.
But for me, every day is a Valentine Day. I don't have a special day for that.
Yes, like you're also everyday person like me. And I could clearly notice this time. I don't know, maybe my social media is tuned to see coaches. No, I am fed with that content, and with coaches being working on self-awareness, the reflection on self-love is the high topic. I'm seeing content more on
Yes.
love, loving yourself, and which is a good reminder. Like I feel like took me 40 years to really be here. Be
It's
complete.
even LinkedIn, I was going through, I could see a lot of people talking about on a Valentine's Day self-love, importance of self-love.
So, especially for women, we are always at the last person in the list. But giving those reminders are really beautiful to see. And
Yeah,
I
believe me, Ranjini, though so many programs, so many workshops being held of self-love, but still I know people personally who are still have to come out of this
yes,
and develop that self-love. There are thousands and thousands of, especially women and also men. It's not just women, even men. They don't know how to love themselves.
true. I can clearly give you an example of the recent awards that is going on in Chennai, one of the biggest event that is coming tomorrow. And I have nominated many women. And I was surprised to know like entrepreneurs being amazing women in their field. They were struggling to acknowledge themselves. Like asked you to write a note about your achievements, and no, they were struggling, and that was a reminder like how much we work hard on our goals and ambitions and dream. We don't have to reflect time to reflect on us. So it's high time, like like
It's a reminder for us that this is why we should attend the retreat.
yes,
That is the reason why we should attend the retreat, because that is where you will connect with yourself completely without any other responsibility knocking in your door or in your mind. You will connect with yourself completely. And that energy, when you take out, it remains with you.
yes. And it's a synergy that we create because the kind of people they come together in a group, it's a different synergy. Like we don't have the same set of people coming every retreat, right?
True.
It's a speaker sequence, the topic sequence, the location. the synergy, and it stays with you. That's why I feel like the transformation we are creating in retreats is life changing. I've seen, like, I could see for myself, for you, all the people who have been in our community. So I want to know a little bit about the retreat you are going to host in Puri.
I would say it's where you will be doing many things in a different way, learning things, but not with a PPT or something, but more with being playing or doing some drama, something or other. Few I have said, I can't say completely because then there won't be an element of surprise left behind. So more of a creativity, I would say. It's like your core compass being connected with the three C's, your creativity, your consciousness, and your contentment. So
Yeah.
this is the basis of my retreat in Puri. And that will be like, I would be making people connect with their own childhood, their inner child, so that they understand how much they miss themselves.
Very scary to realize, actually, when you realize that how much you have abandoned the child within you. And
We have forgotten to laugh, we have forgotten to play, we have forgotten to do a drama in our life. We
Mhm.
are very serious considering ourselves as a mature adult, so called, and which is a very, like, I would say, a falsified picture of yourself,
Mhm.
which is not the complete truth of you.
Yeah. So, moving on, Rini, I want to ask you, like, if like I'm conducting retreats to help all coaches in our group to not just create amazing experiences for themselves and others, but also becoming retreat leaders. Like you are coming up with your own event. Varsha did recently, and that's my vision. The reason I bring these programs together is to you creating your own space of
Yeah.
transformation. So what would be your advice if somebody is listening to this conversation, and generally retreat aspirants will come? So how do you approach hosting, or what inspires you to be part of this kind of events?
See, when we are talking about retreat, now what inspires me is that so few days, the couple of days that we are with ourselves and others, it's completely a different experience, and it can't happen. And the locations that we choose during this retreat also is different. It can't happen in a conference hall. It can't happen in a like a limited space. It's an open space most of the time. We have the time to move around. We have the time to enjoy ourselves. We talk with each other. So when we become a retreat leader, we are not just bringing a space for ourselves. We are giving others opportunity to explore themselves.
Hmm.
And that brings us a happiness when we see others coming to know about themselves, how they live in this moment, and how they take this energy out and leave. And if you ask after 2, 3 weeks, also those who attend the retreat, you can see that smile, energy, that enthusiasm in them to continue living and doing whatever they have, irrespective of the challenges, daily challenges that they get.
Hmm.
So, this, and for me, being a retreat leader, I feel that this is one particular time when people forget all other things that is bothering them or that is not allowing them to grow. And this energy that is built up and during the retreat and the connection that build up, it remains forever.
Yeah. Yes. And I will agree with this, because that's what our goal is, to create such amazing experiences. So moving on, I want to know, like, if somebody, like, we are almost half full for our retreat, and we do it only for a small group of people. I'm looking at 20 amazing guests coming in, and we have 5 to 6 speakers lined up, and looking at even international audience as a guest in this retreat. So the whole idea is to go international this time in 2025, and you as retreat leaders get access to a global audience as you grow with your upcoming events. So if you wish to know, like, considering your audience who will be watching you, and you want to give them a heads up, like, to join you for the session, so you can shout out and give your message to join the Agra retreat and participate with you?
Yeah. So first is the whole concept is on love, loving yourself and giving this love to others also. So join us to enjoy the self-love. Even though we have learned different methods, different things outside, online, or even attending sessions, workshops and all. But when you come down to retreat, it gives you an open space to understand yourself, an open space to connect with yourself completely, respecting you don't look at others.
Yeah.
So do come and not just see the Taj Mahal, just come down and see the vibration that you are taking with you, the change in your vibration, in your energy level, and how you are connecting with others. And how even not only the people who you meet in retreat, when you take this energy out, how you connect with others outside, with whom you had been hesitant to connect. That
Yeah.
that energy you take from here. So
Yeah.
that love you will be taking from here with the 20 participants, 19 participants, I would say, but excluding yourself. So you have 19 participants. And that love you will continue to give to 1900 participants in 3 months. That shift you can see with us.
Yes. I no, I thoroughly, agree with this. Like, I've seen this transformation in you, the way you could pull, your entire year once we started last year in January, the kind of recognition you have, got. The last year is all, a ripple effect of how you shifted at an energy level. No, it's invisible, but we can see it
Being
with,
a bestseller mental health expert, getting an award as a mental health expert, as a leadership coach. So
yes.
many places I have been recognized, and that is all because of the shift of the energy.
Yes, yes. So I remember you starting the first session as a newbie speaker, and the way you moved the entire year, even all the participants, it was magical. Like, I can name each and every one of them. And my personal intention of bringing this kind of events is to just to take a pause. Like, we are running the entire year with our goals, with our systems, with our schedules. But retreat, as we say, we take a pause, we reflect on it, and we come back with the energy that we get from the group and to take on the world in a beautiful way. And one important thing you highlighted was the connection with yourself in a way that you can connect with others. So when you are a business owner, it's very important to connect with your audience because you are mostly online. You speak in these, formats, and how you the greater connection you have within yourself is the higher or a stronger bond you create with your audience, and that shows up in your business. The people want to connect with you, people approaching you, want to work with you. So
Yeah.
all this can happen in these kinds of
True.
programs.
Remember one experience, no, one of the coaches saying in the one of the retreat where the coach said, oh, I have these problems now. When we did the color meditation, when I said that these are the things which is not allowing you to do what you want to do, he said, no, I have the problem. Yeah, some problem is going inside my house, which I'm not able to sort it out. So this is the where we sit and reflect completely on the things that is around us so that we understand why it is happening. But when we are at home, we might be doing meditation on a regular basis. We might be doing movements, everything we are doing, but we don't get a space to just be with us to
Yes.
understand what is happening with us.
Yes. And all the synergy that with the speakers, the learning, the exchange that happens truly elevates as an expert to come back. Like, people have learned therapy from you, art therapy, coaches, which has enhanced the way they work with their clients. Even at least for my personal life, I would say I've taken it for my life, and I'm able to enjoy the work, better from last year. So thank you so much, Rini. I look forward to your session. As always, you are a mind reader with your color, the magic of colors that you do. And you can read what's going on in people's life. And that's a really magical thing. And yes, I'm inviting all the people who want to not just learn how to create these experiences, at the same time work with our community, connect with the amazing people, I could gather in so many years, and looking forward to meet you.
Yes.
It has been,
Join us in Agra and learn to love yourself and love others also, and which will become more easier, rather, I would say, because sometimes we keep on loving others and it takes a toll on us. And by learning loving yourself, you will learn to love others very easily. So
yes,
join us and feel the beauty of being in the retreat.
yeah. And take the vibe, take the energy to your business, to your life, and excel in a way that you want to desire. Okay. So thank you, dear. I'll see you soon, and take
My
care
pleasure.
now. Bye bye.
Bye.